Hey guys,
Dominic, how you doing?
What's up?
I'm doing fine. Nice to meet you, Adi. Nice being here, and I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk about all the things that you already said. I'm ready to talk about my words from my video. I'm ready to answer your questions and to ask you about some things that people want me to ask.
Dominic, I'm gonna have to hate to break it to you, man, but your KPP has been disabled.
I thought so, but I
Nah, I'm
know that
joking, I'm
you're
joking, I'm joking,
joking,
I'm joking. But you wouldn't actually go back
and
to Twitch if we disabled your
I know
KPP, would
that
we?
I will earn a lot from it soon,
Nah.
and I will be
Hey, I'm
happy about
joking,
it.
I'm joking. Sorry, so what was this YouTube video?
I mean, Santa was talking about YouTube video that was just made from the highlights of my stream, so it's not like a strictly YouTube video, but it was a stream that I've done on Twitch, and there is like 1 hour highlights of it.
But what, so it
Yeah,
was
it's funny
basically
that you.
comparing like the earnings and stuff, hey?
Yep.
Yeah, I made entire spreadsheet about earnings compared from Twitch to Kick and how much Twitch Polish creators can earn on Kick if they will go to Kick based on my KPP rates, because I know that they are like not the same for everyone, but I see that they're kind of similar.
Cool, man. Well, listen, I'm really looking forward to talking a bit further with you, especially around sort of, the Polish streaming community, how we can represent you better, how we can look after you guys and understand a bit more. I think Andrew likened you to the Kosku of Poland. Kosku is an Argentinian streamer which brought over the whole of Argentina, literally to kick. Representing us very, very well, and that there is a huge testament. So thank you so much for coming on, and do appreciate your time. Just quickly, why is everyone asking for us to unban Adam Grabowski?
Adam is one of the streamers that started streaming on Kick like probably three years ago. You probably know him from the times that Niter was also streaming. And Adam is banned for almost a year now. I don't know why he is banned. I don't know if he's trying to get unbanned. But
What did he
people
get banned for?
are also talking to me that I should ask you to unban him. Like he didn't talk to me, he didn't ask me to do it. But viewers want me to ask you to unban him.
What did he do?
I have no freaking idea.
Someone's
I
saying he
think
leaked
that
his stream key and played porn.
yes, I heard the same story. I wasn't on the stream, but I heard that he leaked his key stream and someone put a porn on his stream. But I don't know if that's true. You can
Okay,
you
yeah,
can
the
obviously.
old someone else did it. It wasn't me.
I mean, I
I
heard the
think
same story,
It
but I'm
wasn't
not
me.
sure about it.
They took my
You can
stream
check.
key.
so. I'm looking it up. Like not only that, so I'm looking it up in our system. Like yes, okay. Look, he was banned for good reasons, right? But
He just straight up played
he was
porn on his stream.
just straight up playing porn. But then the other thing is like he kept trying to come on to kick, and he kept getting banned for ban evasion. So he kept trying to stream and then like go on other people's streams or make other handles, and he just kept getting hit up for ban evasion. So
But did he try to get unbanned and tell you that he just leaked his stream key, or it never
this
happened?
guy kept doing it, man. He just kept doing it. I'm looking at it here. He just kept doing it, you know. So yeah, man, that's a lot of times to leak your stream key, you know. I mean,
Hold on,
look, he
hold
can
on, hold on.
contact
I
our.
got an idea. I got an idea. Hold on. We're gonna run
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
poll for 5 minutes.
All right.
We made a
Should we
new poll.
unban him?
Unban Adam. If we can get 10,000 yeses, we will unban him. We need 10,000. If we can get
10,000
10,000 yeses.
Okay. So this is just a straight ask to Polish viewers. Just go on other streams and tell Ripson to come with his community to type yes in the pool.
Jesus, actually might get there.
Go over to Bandura Cartel, go over to Wysocki, go over
Dude,
to
it's at 1,000
Invitation.
already.
Just
It's at
ask
1,000.
all of the streamers to get to the pool and just type in yes.
Look at
Just
the
click
nose.
yes.
Wow, it might actually get there. We're at 1.2 thousand yeses on unban Adam.
I mean, they can do it if
it's
they
an
will go to all
overwhelming
of the
majority of
streams.
people here. I don't think the Polish community is phased by the pornography that Adam has been
Nope.
displaying on his live stream. I guess they're forgiving.
I mean, they don't even know that he played some porn. But just, like, I'm not sure if that was the Adam, if he played porn for real. Like, I don't know if that was him. We should investigate that.
So his argument is that someone took over my stream. My stream keys got leaked.
I don't know. I never talked to him. Like, I heard the story that someone else did it. I don't know if that's true. I mean, he should just contact you and tell his side of the story.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the first big streamers to come over to Kick.
Like, hey, I know Adam. I gifted Adam like 500 subs minimum. I always would drop past his channel and gift him subs.
I mean, in 2023, it was probably only him and Niter, like two big streamers from Poland.
Niter's still on Kick, right?
Poland wasn't Kick. Niter is still on Kick, because he was on Kick back then because he got banned on Twitch. But even if he got unbanned on Twitch, he just stayed on Kick. And even when KPP wasn't there, even KCAP back then.
Yeah,
so
Niter stayed
on Kick because he just wanted to stream here.
All right, it looks like we're only at 1.9 thousand votes. We might have to try this poll again. We got 2.5 minutes left. We could turn this round. 10,000 votes for yes, and we would have been able to get him an unban. But it's still an overwhelming majority of the Polish community wants to free Adam. But unfortunately, we're not at 10K. All right, listen, we've gone a bit off track here. I'm sorry, Dominic. I've got some questions for you quickly.
No. I mean, this Adam thing about unbanning him is kind of funny to me because I'm being asked frequently about talking to Kick about unbanning him, but only from his viewers. Like, he didn't spoke to me, he didn't send me any message, but his viewers are frequently talking to me about unbanning him.
Well, listen, we honestly, Kick is a platform. We want as many people here as possible. You know, it's all love. But at the same time, we have to respect our moderation team. Our moderation team are fucking amazing. You know, I honestly cannot fault the moderation team. They do so much amazing work. They are the backbone of Kick. And you know, when they do issue bans, it usually is, well, it is with right reason and right intent. But nonetheless, we'll look into the Adam situation further. Dominic, quickly from my side, you know, Kick has been sort of up and down a little bit in Europe, but we have noticed, obviously, this huge, massive influx of creators from Poland. You know, as a Polish creator yourself, what made you decide to give Kick a shot?
I mean, obviously, the back then KC program, now KPP program, is the thing that give the streamer some stabilization, you know, because if I'm doing a stream, a big stream, especially, I don't know if I will be rewarded for that on Twitch. But because of KPP program, I know that if my stream is gonna be big, if my stream is gonna make numbers, I will be rewarded for it, and that's the main reason why I'm doing all of my bigger streams on Kick right now. All of my streams on Kick, but yeah, that's the main reason. Just because I feel safe about incoming money.
Well, man, I think that's a very fair, very reasonable response. You know, I like the saying that, you know, Everybody
And
deserves.
also there's I have to interrupt you. Also there is a second thing. It's like a freedom of speech. When I'm doing a stream on Kick,
Good call.
I'm not I don't feel that I can be banned like instantly for saying one bad word or something, because in Poland we have like three words that are banned on the platform. Those are Polish words, and I have to worry because these are just normal words that people use on the streets of the cities. And if I'm doing an Irish stream, I'm just crazy that someone will say this word and
What are
I
the
will get
words?
banned on Twitch, because those situations, uh, cfel, pedał, and ciota.
Wait, say it again.
So basically,
was
those
that?
three
What was
words, cfel, pedał, and ciota, these are Polish words.
What does it mean?
And I mean, cfel I mean, I use it like an idiot, like an acronym to idiot. But in the prison language, cfel means someone that is being fucked in the ass by other men. And because of that, of that prison language, Twitch banned this word on the entire platform.
What are the other
But
words?
you
Man?
know, like
Yeah, what are
normal,
the other
normal.
two? The other two.
But, I mean, pedal. You know, pedals in like a bicycle or something.
It means
Yeah?
bicycle.
You know, pedal word. So pedal. No. Like you have two pedals in a bicycle. So
All right.
pedal is the same word for those things in the bicycle, but also pedals is another type of gay. And for some reason, some people think that pedal is like a bad take on the gay people. I think that is a normal word that is being used by all of the people from like kids age to adult, and Twitch kind of banned it. I don't know why.
And what's the other one?
The third one, it's Chota, and I don't even know how to compare it. I don't even how to explain it, but for some reason they banned it. I don't know why.
What does it mean though? What does it mean? Come on, you
What
must
context? What's the context? How do you? What's the context?
Wait. I will try to have a context in Polish.
It says someone who's weak. In chat is saying it's someone who's weak or is a loser.
Yeah, someone who is like not a brave man.
True.
And that's it.
So basically,
that's
if
a
I
normal
was
word.
to say
Yeah,
idiot, if I was to
it's
say,
kind of similar to calling you a pussy. If I would call you a pussy, Eddie, I can call you ciota in Polish. And for that, I would be banned on Twitch.
well, listen, it's all love.
So yeah.
In terms of
yeah, but because of these things, because of those three words, I'm not talking about an N word because that's understandable. But those three Polish words made me feel like not safe, made me feel scary while doing Irish streams, because I can be out in the city.
Hold on. Surely, like you're obviously a very famous, well-known streamer. Twitch must know who you are, right? Like they know you're a good streamer. You've been a big part of their growth in Poland. You know, obviously they respect you. They wouldn't ban you for just saying that word, right?
You're on an unbanned list. I guarantee it.
They couldn't possibly ban
I'm not.
you.
There's
Right?
no way.
I'm not. I am not. Actually, I am not, because we had a meeting with Polish staff like 1 month ago, and I've been told that there is no ban list, but I am not on this list. I know the streamers that are on this list, but I am not.
What do you mean? So there actually is a no ban list, like a list of people who can't be banned.
Yes, it's the thing that it's on Twitch for like I don't know 5 or 6 years already. There's a list of creators that can't be banned by moderation team, that can be banned by an automatic system. They can like their ban have to be approved by some partner manager who is responsible for this creator.
True, and you're not on that list.
I'm not on the list.
Wow.
Actually, I'm not.
Man, that's some
So I can
disrespect on your name there, brother. What are you doing?
no, it's
I don't know, Dominic.
I'm just a small streamer.
That's exactly what someone would say. I wouldn't admit to being on the list. I'd be like, nah, man, I'm under the radar.
I'm not on the
man.
list. Yeah, I reckon
I'm
you're
not
on the list. You're lying. You're
Yeah,
lying. You're on that
you're
list,
lying.
aren't you?
No, I'm not lying. I've been told face to face that I am not on the list, but I should be there. And this partner manager, she told me that she will put me on that list. But currently, I kinda talked some bad words about Twitch, and I stood up for Kick, so I don't think that I'm gonna be on that list.
Wait, so hold on a second. Andrew was saying before that there was this like meeting. It sounds very official, like this thing where like you guys all were in Poland and like Twitch came to speak to you guys and apparently it didn't work out. Can you explain this? What happened?
What happened is 2 years ago, because like 3 years ago, we had three Polish people working at Twitch. Two of them were working as a partner managers. One was working in a support. But when Twitch had some layoffs, they fired all three of them, and we didn't have any Polish speaking like staff in Twitch. We were like ninth or 10th language on the platform, but there were no Polish speaking person in the staff. So 2 years ago, Italian partner manager was signed was like got to be a partner of the Polish streamers.
Wait,
And
hold on. So
Yes,
everyone
yes,
gets
you
laid
heard
off,
it
and
right.
they're like, "All right, Italy, that's close enough to Poland. We're putting you over here."
Yes, yes.
Can you guys like
put in
understand
charge
each
of the
other?
Polish
Or?
streamers.
Poland just gets kicked
I mean,
around,
all-
man.
It
just gets kicked around.
I mean, I didn't
imagine
know
someone
that she
sitting
was
there like, all
assigned
right,
to
we
us.
don't need those Polish people anymore, but Italian, that's close enough. Like that'll work.
I mean, for over a year, I didn't know even that Italian partner manager was assigned to us. I heard it from another streamer when I tried to get more bitrate for my event. I've talked to her, but didn't get any response actually. But yeah, like 2 months ago, she sent some emails to the biggest streamers on the platform that they want to hold a meeting, like an official meeting, that she will be coming to Poland, to the capital city, and she wants to invite us. She asked if we are available at those dates, and if you wanna come. So obviously, I kinda licked it, but she told that I shouldn't. But I didn't read the whole mail, and there was a big spread of information that Twitch is holding a meeting with Polish creators. So the time passed and the meeting happened. Unfortunately, not all of the biggest streamers came, and that's why there was funny thing that happened. At the day of the meeting, Twitch started to invite more streamers because the biggest one refused to come. And even the partners that got partnered like a week ago before the meeting got invited. And I think this happened because she wanted to take a picture with us and show this picture at the headquarters that the meeting was great, that many people came, and she wanted to like show the headquarters that she didn't waste the money.
So
But
what was the
yeah,
picture? Was it just you and her?
no, there was like I don't know, 15 people, probably 15 people. Yeah, that's
Was
that's
Adam
the
there?
whole official meeting.
Yeah, was Adam there?
Adam wasn't there. Adam wasn't there.
What? Why
Adam
didn't they
lives
invite Adam?
right now in Canada, I think.
Oh, Canada.
So
Okay.
no. Yeah, Adam is living probably in Canada. Like he got banned on Kick and moved to Canada to work there. I think that's the story.
True.
But yeah, so
So what? The meeting was a
was
success.
pretty.
Like, did you guys go back to Twitch?
As you know, probably most of the power streamers moved to Kick after the meeting because I
So it had the
wasn't
reverse
happy
effect.
about the
It did
meeting,
the opposite
and
effect.
other streamers like two partner managers came, one from Italy and one from Russia.
Wait, they didn't even have
you guys got Russian partner managers and Italian partner managers. They're like, fuck it, we'll just like that's Polish enough.
I mean, we are between those two countries, so I think that.
Okay, yeah. Listen.
Like,
So you see that's quite. So just to understand. So the meeting didn't go as planned.
I mean, yeah, didn't go as planned, and also the Russian-speaking partner manager once told that they are trying to meet with every Russian-speaking nation. So we were kind of compared to Russian-speaking country. So
Poland has never been not Russian speaking for like 40 years, right?
I mean, I don't want to deep dive into the history of Poland, but no, we don't. We don't. No one knows Russian here.
Never. No, never mind. Never spoke Russian.
No, we never spoke Russian.
What was Poland like part? This might be my history being all like fucked up and shit, but like, wasn't it like part of like the USSR or something?
I mean, no, the part of the USSR, no. We were under the occupation for some years, but no, we didn't.
But you weren't like part of the Baltics. Yeah, you weren't part of the Baltic nations. Yeah.
Oh, so
I mean,
so basically they thought that you guys spoke Russian, so they sent a Russian person.
yeah, but the whole meeting was pretty useless because they just wanted to meet with us and they just didn't have any particular reasons to meet. Like they didn't announce any plans. They just answered some of our questions, but the main question from us was about the advertisement system. I saw the Kick Talk episode 52. I don't know the guest who was with you,
Devin,
but yeah, Devin might be his name. I don't know who that guy is. Sorry for not knowing him. But you talk about advertisement system, and he challenged you, Eddie, to make in 6 months better advertisement system than Twitch did in like 10 years.
We'll make a better one in 3 months.
Okay, and
yeah.
I'm looking
3 months.
like for that. Because that is our main question in Poland. Why there are so small amount of ads? Because like when you buy ads on Twitch advertisement system, you don't even have an option.
I was going to jump in first. When I said 3 months, we'll make it in 3 months, but we're not going to release it in 3 months. We're not releasing anything in 3 months. We can make it better. Sorry, I got to be careful what I'm saying. So go on.
Yeah. So when you are buying ads on Twitch, you don't even have an option to choose a Polish language. You have like an US, you have a German, French, Spanish, Italian, Netherlands one, but you don't have Polish language to choose.
But
You can
Dominic, you just
obviously
did
buy
you just got to choose Russian and Italian, and you'll get Polish. Like if you choose Russian and Italian,
maybe
you'll get Polish.
maybe somehow, but our region is just I don't know. They just don't give a fuck about our region, and they said at the meeting that it's not the Twitch fault, it's the Amazon's fault because on Twitch there is Amazon advertisement system, and Twitch can't do anything about it.
That is
Even
true.
if
That is
they will
that
go
is
to
true.
Man,
yeah,
it
and
sounds like you guys are just getting booted around. You're really getting the short end of the stick, aren't you?
kinda. That is why after the meeting I went on the stream and told all the streamers to go to Kick because
Yeah, well, the thing is, like,
even I hope
Poland
so
is like a
even
very, very powerful country in the European region, right? You've got I think of Europe, and I think of France, I think of Germany, and I think of Poland. You know, the three strongest countries. Again, in my opinion, lots of strong European countries, but those three stand out. Yeah, people forget about, how can they forget about Poland? But they treat the French and the Germans so well. But the Polish, why not?
I mean you have to remember about Spain, and I think that Spain is
Okay,
Spanish
Spain as
is
well. I forget about
probably
Spain. I remember Spain too. Spain too. Spain
yeah.
too. We love Spain a little bit. Not as much as Poland though.
I mean you invested heavy into
No, that's
Spanish
Latin
streaming
America.
community.
No, not
Latin
Spain.
America,
Latin America. We
two
fuck with the
different
Latin
things.
Americans more, man.
Okay, so
So that's
Spain
like the
is not
South
connected to
America. Then
Latin
there's like
America at all?
Spain, right? Like Spain is cool. Like we
No.
love Spain,
Okay.
but they don't fuck with us as much as the Latin Americans do.
And you
Okay.
ask any Spanish streamer and ask any Latin American streamer, there are like three different sections. There is Latam, there's Mexico, and then there's Spain, right? Those three really identify, they all speak Spanish, but they all identify differently culturally. So especially Spain and Latin America, two totally different regions.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought that Spain is kind of connected to Latin America because of the language, but now I know better. Uh, so yeah, basically, I think just as much as you do, Eddie, that Poland is a pretty big region in Europe, and I think that we should be cared about because we have a nice community, as you can see on your chat right now. That our community is strong, that our community wants to watch streamers, and streamers can be taken care of. And I hope, even if the KPP ends on Kick someday, because probably someday you would have to end KPP, then there
Hold on,
will
let me jump
be
in there. Why
working.
do you think
There
we
will
have
be
to
there
end?
will
So,
be
so
good
hold on.
advertisement system.
Why do
Why?
you think we have to end KPP? What makes you think that?
Because I think that is unsustainable.
What makes
Because
you
I
think that's
that
unsustainable?
because you are not earning money right now.
Brother, I think you have been misled. You know, the industry, the world has led you to believe that you are not as valuable as you are. You are famous, my friend. You deserve it. You are a rock star. KPP gives you what you are deserving of. That is what
But
you're
Eddie,
worth. KPP
I know
recognizes your
that
worth.
I
It
am
is
a rock star.
sustainable.
I know that I deserve that.
You're undervaluing yourself, my friend. You're undervaluing yourself. You've been conditioned to think that you're not worth anything. You are. KPP puts a value in you, and it is sustainable. It's not going anywhere.
You are the commercial. You are the commercial.
No. But I know that I am a rock star. I know that I deserve it, man. But I know that I can just earn the money through the advertisement system. I don't. This doesn't have to be like from your pocket.
Yeah, advertisements is certainly the future, but again, KPP is recognizing, what value you bring. The value of somebody's attention to a website is worth a lot of money. I don't think you realize that. I think you have been led to believe that by bringing tens of thousands of people to a website, that's not worth anything. That's worth a lot of money. KPP just pays you what you're worth. So to answer your question there, I find it very, very confusing. You think that KPP is going anywhere. KPP is not going anywhere. You have my word. You have my word right here in front of your whole, not your whole, but some of your audience or a few of your audience.
Okay, so
KPP ain't going anywhere. What makes you, the
uh,
fact you think that is concerning. You should trust the platform. Like, you shouldn't have this inherent distrust.
Okay, so I have a question about KPP from other Polish streamer who lives in Japan. His name is Aiko Emil. He lives in Japan and he spoke to some Japanese streamers, and he says that KPP rates in Poland are smaller than KPP rates for Japanese streamers. And why is that?
So very similar to how advertisement rates work. Obviously, advertisements, depending on which region it is, obviously go for slightly different numbers. Similar to KPP, depending on the language, there are slightly different rates. That's just how the world works, right? Obviously, in Japan, advertising is more expensive. Therefore, you earn more. Same with KPP. It depends on the region. So, to be fair, it's all very, very close. They're very close. Everybody gets, paid very well. But of course, different languages have different market values, have different reaches, have different, addressable markets. So it's in terms of that, to give you the complete honest answer.
Yeah, that's a honest answer, and that's a reasonable answer. That's what I thought, but I wanted to hear it from you. I think that Santa wanted to say something, but
No. Like if
he
you just
texted in on chat.
if you just Google CPM advertising system, that's probably the easiest thing you can do. Like, to Eddie's point, that's the CPM cost per thousand. For each region that advertisers use. That's pretty much the model that we follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a good model, and I agree with you on that.
But Dominic, just want to again, right here in front of, whoever from Poland is tuning in, just guarantee you again, the KPP is not going anywhere. That's our commitment to you. That is your right. You have a right to earn that you have a right to continue enjoying that. And if anyone tells you that you don't, I believe that you are being taken advantage of. But let me move on to my next question. What else outside of this concern you mentioned of potentially KPP disappearing out of nowhere? What are the concerns that Polish creators have about coming over to Kick? What are their main concerns?
Like their main concern is how long Kick is gonna last, because I think that you you should post more updates on your plans on Kick, because a lot of people think that Kick is gonna share the history of Mixer or Facebook gaming, because back in the day there was a wave of Polish creators that got contracted on Facebook gaming, and Facebook gaming didn't end so well. Like they just fall off the cliff. And people think that you will share the same history, that you will run out of money, and this is why people don't want to move and build their new identity on the new platform, and they want to stay on Twitch. Like obviously, a lot of them already switched to Kick, already made their move, but there are some still big names that are concerned about this thing.
Well, no, I appreciate the honest answer, and it's very valid concerns, especially yes, when you're dealing with A, Mixer, B, Facebook gaming. And, I'm sure a plethora of other platforms which haven't seen through to their word. And, I get it. I get it. I think that's valid. To that point, obviously there's one great thing about Kick that I think you should maybe mention to these people a little bit concerned about it is we do allow multi-streaming. We don't force you to have to pick or choose between platforms. You don't have to just pick Kick. The Polish streamers who are still yet uncertain whether Kick is the real deal or whether it's going to stick around or whether it's going to stay around, they can they don't have to sign their life away. They don't have to commit everything. You can just start multi-streaming and you still get paid KPP. So you can still go live on YouTube. You can still go live on whatever platform you want, but you can multi-stream to Kick and get a feel for it and see whether the viewers enjoy it and see whether people like it. And then, maybe bring a few people over, see how much money you make. Start to make those decisions in the slow progression, right? It'd be really great for you to kind of, obviously let people know about that idea. But again, coming back to your main concern there, I get it. I think, if we look at the history here, obviously, you've been here with us for 3 months, and I really appreciate that, man. The fact you've been here for 3 months means a lot. But we've been around now for nearly 3 years. We're not slowing down. Kick's now the biggest it's ever been. I think it's we had 44% growth last month alone, which is absolutely phenomenal. We're seeing record numbers across every language, continuing to grow, continuing to look after creators, continuing to do the best by creators. And again, we're not here to slow down on that front by any means. I get it that previous people in the industry didn't do that. I think the main difference, Dominic, is that I think, the likes of, say, Facebook Gaming, the likes of Mixer, they weren't a project which the companies really, truly cared about. Facebook is a very big company. I don't think they ever gave a fuck about live streaming. It was just like a side project. Microsoft, that's a big company too. I don't know. Did they get into live streaming because they loved it? I don't know. Right? But Kick, on the other hand, Kick is a project that we fucking love. Right, we're passionate. We're here to be involved in it. Heck, we're having a chat right now. Right, we're not owned by some mysterious corporate company. Like I think you used the mention before. You said apparently Twitch can't do ads because Amazon doesn't let them. We don't have any mysterious parent company up here that we have to dance and do whatever they tell us to do. Right, we are independent. And we're here because we love live streaming. We love what you guys do. And we're here to support it, right? So I think that's the main difference as well. I think it's very hard to compare a company that's out there to achieve something that they're truly passionate about and that they truly believe in and they come and speak about every week and talk about consistently and invest more and more in, compared to that of a large corporate entity trying to enter into a different vertical which they don't actually understand. But again, we need to prove this to you, not with words, but with actions, right? And I think every month, every year that you continue to see Kick thrive and grow will continue to change that narrative. But for now, I guess we'll have to accept that. And, where, for the time being, you'll have to just hopefully take my word.
One thing that I want to touch on really quick, Eddie, for, in defense of Dominic really quick is like, I do kind of agree with him on a roadmap, right? Like, Dominic, we did have a roadmap for a while, all right? So we put out a roadmap, and since then, we have pretty much checked off everything off of that roadmap. And you can find that roadmap at kickcommunity.com/roadmap. It's an older roadmap, but we have delivered on, I would say, 75% of the promises there. We should update that roadmap and we should share it more. But there is a roadmap that we do have. But I do hear what you're saying. Like, you're asking for, like, not only Eddie's reassurances, but also like what does Kick have planned on the future so that we can have more confidence. And that probably won't only speak to Polish streamers. That would probably speak to the global audience also, that Kick's got big plans,
Yeah, obviously, because even one of the biggest Polish female streamer wanted me to ask some questions about the technical stuff. Like, for example, will it be ever possible to stream on Kick with two audio tracks, such as on Twitch? where you can stream with the music, but music doesn't save on the VOD.
It's been requested a bit.
Do you know this stuff?
Yeah, obviously, and I think the main thing there is so then you can you don't have the DMCA takedowns, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can get that across the line relatively easy. It's not a majorly complicated aspect. I think, at the moment, it's not a major problem for us. I think VODs don't get taken down as frequently for those very reasons. But again, we are fully across what that would require. I don't think it's a major uplift. And if there's enough requests for it, we could do it. We haven't heard for that request for a long, long time. But maybe it's more in specific demographics. But we can get that sorted. I think to Andrew's point as well, yeah, putting together a roadmap could go a long, long way, right?
Yeah, I mean the update on the roadmap would be huge. But I also have another question. Will you introduce more payment methods?
PayPal's
Because
coming really
in
soon.
Poland, PayPal.
Yep, it's
But
big.
do you have plans to? Yeah, but in Poland, there's one
Blik.
particular payment. There is Blik, and probably 90% of people in Poland use it on Twitch, and just Polish community, Polish streamers, a lot of Polish streamers wanted me to ask about it.
Okay. No, PayPal's coming. Blik, though, hear you loud and clear on that one. I think we don't have current existing plans to get that integrated, but the basically a big aspect of what we're aiming to do here on Kick is expand our payments. Not just for Poland, but for a lot of countries as well. Right now, obviously, we've got Visa and MasterCard or credit cards rather, which is big. But of course, in some countries, especially say Poland, where it's Blik, and then you've got countries like Germany where it's PayPal, and then you got countries like Brazil where it's Pix, and then you've got a whole range of different providers depending on where the country is. We need to get on top of that because right now it's still very heavily based upon just credit cards, which I think we can do better on. So we've got some plans for that.
But how long will it take? What do you think?
Timelines are difficult, man. Timelines are difficult. I think it'd be very realistic to have complete coverage of, say, PayPal by the end of the year. I think that's very realistic, if not much earlier. When it comes to something like Blik, it might take a little bit longer.
But next year is possible, or not that soon.
I must say I can't comment on Blik is a new one for us, but I know that we really want to have as much local coverage on every currency. And again, if Poland continues to grow and more people from Poland continue to move over the Kick, and you guys continue to request this, we're going to continue to prioritize it, right? I think we really work hard at prioritizing based upon the demand, and in line with you guys making this move and yourself and many others. I think that could become a higher priority for sure.
And what about some technical stuff like introducing AV1 or making it possible to stream with a bigger bitrate? Is it too expensive for Kick to introduce, or what?
What bitrate would you be looking for?
I don't know, like 15,000.
15,000. Okay, right now the max is 8,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, 15,000. Why do you want 15,000 bitrate for?
I mean, it just looks better.
Okay,
but
can you really notice the difference?
Not everyone's machines can handle that.
15K is a fucking lot of bitrate, man.
I mean, if you are streaming an IRL with an DSLR camera, you can see the difference.
Everyone's saying is so that Adam can continue to watch porn in a higher quality.
That's also a good thing to have. But it is just too expensive, or what?
Yeah, well, 15,000 bitrate probably costs, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but 2 to 3 times more than 8,000 bitrate. But okay, yeah.
So you are just matching Twitch
at 8,000?
Yeah, because Twitch has at 8,000 as well. So
you
just wanted to match Twitch
maybe
and
we could review
don't do
those.
anything.
I think it really depends. Like, it comes down to like the idea of like, For example, what if we told you, Dominic, that we could offer you 20% more KPP payments, or we could offer you 10,000 bit rate? What would you prefer?
Obviously, 20% more KPP.
Well,
It's
yeah, then
obvious.
that makes more sense. If we went to the higher bit rate, right, that's going to cost us more money. We'd rather give you the money than give you the bit rate. Does that make sense?
Okay, then I have a question. If you will ever consider letting a streamer get bigger bitrate for like one specific stream, like Mr. Beast and the Team Water, like for one stream, letting bigger bitrate.
Yeah, maybe that could work. That could definitely be something if it was like a specific stream.
Like you can make a form for the streamers to sign into the form, and maybe someone will try to have a bigger bitrate because he will be doing a big international stream and he wants to have a better stream quality.
Yeah, yeah. We could do that. I think
Because this is
there's
what
opportunity. We could definitely do it on a channel by channel basis. I think if there's a very good reason to do so, certainly 100%. Do you have a special stream coming up that you have a plan around?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have it right now. I mean, I will be having a special stream in January because I had a stream in February this year, and I will be doing the same stream in January. I had around 190,000 viewers on this stream. It was kind of one of the biggest stream in
Wait,
the
how
history
many?
of Poland, and 190,000 in the peak.
Jesus.
And this was on Twitch, and I think if I want to do it on Twitch this time, or if I will be doing it on Kick.
Why not both?
And I what can you repeat?
Why not both?
Because I think that it's always easier to stream on one platform and just snowball it to as big as possible.
True.
You know what a
I
lot of
think
people
it's
do?
better.
They stream on Twitch first. They put the kids to bed, and then they carry it over to Kick. They carry the party over to Kick.
Yeah, I've done the same thing, and you even told me to do it when I was on the contract 1 year ago. I had it in my contract that I have to stream on Twitch first, and then I have to bring the people to the Kick because I was on the 6-month contract 1 year ago.
God, those contracts were crazy. I remember. Yeah.
KPP is way better than those contracts.
Oh yeah, way better.
It's way better. It's way better.
Hey, real quick to revisit something around the bitrate ask. Like something that Eddie touched on is like, listen, he's just scaling this company differently, right? Like, I mean, you look at what we have, maybe 200 proper people devoted to Kick. And compared to like 2,000, 3,000 employees on other platforms, like you just got to keep that in mind. Like there's an efficiency case here to scaling Kick to make sure that KPP is there, 95.5 is there. And I'd like to think that that the team over here at Kick is just scaling at a better pace so that we can give more to the creator.
Yeah, I agree with you on that because I think that if you would hire a lot of people, you would
Because think about the meeting.
set a lot of new goals, and you would just waste the money. I think that if you are scaling at the current pace, it's looking all right.
But think about the meeting that Twitch called with you guys. All right, I don't think that was a photo opportunity. To your point, right? That wasn't these people saw the writing on the wall that Twitch was scaling down. They were letting go of people, and this team they were trying to save their job. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that that's what the reason was, but I think that that was why they got the meeting with you. They wanted to take a pic. Look, Polish is strong. We're strong. Please keep us around. You need us. But I don't think there was any intentions to do anything really big for you guys.
No, they just promised us that they will do something, that they will try to do better, that things are gonna get better, but there weren't just any facts, any things that got us feel more safe. Like they just
efficiency. I love it. I tell you what, that's I think sometimes the downfall of, you know, sometimes where the consumers, the customers, the creators in this case end up footing the bill when efficiency is lacking. So, you know, that's what we're aiming for here is to make sure that the way we spend money is we spend it on the creators, we spend it on the community, we spend it on the people that actually matter, right? I think, you know, realistically, yeah, running a live stream platform is a very, 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 very big job. It requires a lot of people, but it doesn't require thousands of people. I think it requires hundreds. It requires hundreds of people, not thousands of people. But hold on, Dominic. I got one more question for you, and then I'll let you answer through all your ones. Actually, fuck, I got two questions. Actually, can I ask you two questions?
I'm waiting for them.
Okay. In your YouTube video, okay, we spoke about this shortly before. You advertised or advised rather Polish creators to come to Kick because of the money they can earn. You know, like, how can we go beyond just making it about the money, and how can we convince the Polish people, hopefully one day, to go, you know what, this is our home? Like, how do we pull that off? Like, how do we change that perception?
I mean, it's the reasonable thing to do, to move to Kick, because you can earn stable money over there. It's a reasonable thing to do, and it's like a honest fact that you can just be safe about your work here. Right now, Kick, I think, share the same stage of the story as previous mentioned Mixer and Facebook Gaming. And right now, and also probably YouTube Gaming. As you can see, even the US-based streamers like Ludwig, like Valkyria, they had a contract on YouTube, and when contract ends, they just moved back to Twitch, and they just feel like at home on Twitch. Kick needs to be for many more years to have a legacy like Twitch has, because Twitch has a legacy. Twitch created creators.
Yeah.
Like, everyone started on Twitch, everyone was raised there, everyone was kind of born there. And Kick needs to stay on the top, or at least top two, for so many years, to have the same legacy as Twitch has. And that's all. You just have to be here. You just have to be here. You just have to create new streamers, and they will feel like at home here.
True. To be fair, that's honestly one of the best takes I've heard in regards to a question such as that. It is very, very, very true. I think time will be the biggest ally to Kick, and it is something which will hopefully continue to earn trust. I think we can sit here and we can talk about everything we want. We can say that we're going to do so much, but I think actions, and continuously consistent actions, will be better than anything. So, you know, again, I hear you loud and clear on that. I think we want to see more of what we call here as homegrown talent. We want to see people start their streaming journeys here on Kick, grow their audience here on Kick, and become, you know, creators and personalities and people like yourself here on Kick. And, you know, that's what we're so heavily invested in. And, you know, again, that's so great for the broader live streaming industry as well, because it then helps to grow the whole entire live streaming cake. I think it's really, really important for us to continue focusing on that. So, you know, I think that's such a great point. It really is. And I appreciate the very honest feedback there. And I think, you know, honestly, I think that's very much doable. I think it's very doable. I think we just need to be consistent. We need to continue sticking to what we say. We have to earn people like yourselves trust, and we have to simply be open, honest, and communicative. And I think as long as we continue to do that, everything you say will come true.
I mean, you can always try to a bit better place for the community to have a better app on the mobile, to have a better TV app. You can also work with 7TV to have their emotes on mobile app. You can do so much things that will be better than they are on Twitch. Like Kick can be better than Twitch.
Yeah, 7TV emotes on the on the app would be great. I think we could work with them through that. But yeah, better application, better product, all that kind of stuff, very much in the works as well. We're always working through that. I think TV apps, especially. I think the TV apps are pretty good. I think the TV. Have you heard that the TV app isn't good?
I mean, I know that there is TV app on Google Play and on Apple, but I don't know how it is in US. But I think that some TV producers can have their own app system. I don't know if
Yeah,
Santa
gotcha.
knows more
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
we're fixing that. We're on that. We're on that. We're on that. We're working on that like right now. Consoles and all other TVs, which is going to be big, big,
Like
big, big.
like LG and Samsung
Yeah,
probably
LG and
have their
Samsung.
own
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
system.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Roku's the big one too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole lot. Yeah, we're on that. We're on that.
yeah,
My
and
last question. My last question. My last question for you.
yeah, okay,
And
okay,
then
okay.
I'll let you ask any questions you got. In Poland, you again, correct me if I'm completely off the mark here, but you guys are pretty fucking crazy out there. You guys been doing some MMA fighting amongst creators. Is that true?
I mean, we have two MMA federations that are hosting MMA fights, and they are in pay-per-view system. But also we have one creator, Xayo. He holds the record for the biggest audience on the stream, 193,000 viewers as a peak viewers, and he was doing his own MMA fights on his Twitch channel. I think that he right now is planning to do another edition of it. So maybe you can talk with him about it, and he can do it on Kick, because like pretty much everyone in Poland know about his MMA fights, and almost 220,000 people were watching them on the last edition on his channel and the rest streams. So it would be kind of huge to do it on Kick for the first
We
time.
need that. We need to get that sorted for sure.
And
That'd be epic.
like it's probably eBay made it in Spain. Like he's doing his fights in boxing, but he's doing like with the big gloves, with helmets on. We're just doing it without helmets. We're
It's
just
theater. It's the
street.
Eddie. It's compared to what they're doing in Poland. Nothing against the boxing stuff and all that stuff, but when I was watching the clips of Dominic in the MMA ring, I'm like, oh my god, they're beating the shit out of each other, as opposed to like what Dominic just described, like people like duct taping pillows to their hands with giant helmets, and they're just it's all theater. Like the stuff that they do in Poland, they really get in there, and I feel like they hate each other. They're just beating the shit out of each other. It's wild.
That's awesome. That's
And
great.
also, when Xaya was doing it, it was like a charity stream. Like all the donations he was raising for the charity. He was raising, last time he was raising for some foundation that is taking care of dogs and cats, and also second foundation that is taking care of disabled kids. So the creators were fighting and helping kids and animals. So yeah, it's a bloody fight, but the good case.
Yeah, man, that's great. Just Todd, what's your MMA record?
Like professionally, only 1-0. Like I only had one professional fight.
And
Like
you win or lose?
professional win. One
Nice.
win.
So 100% win rate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, undefeated. Undefeated. Dominic,
yes,
the undefeated MokrySuchar.
Yes, and I was fighting with another streamer who is streaming right now on Kick.
So he's defeated.
Yeah, that's the thing that I can be proud about.
Undefeated. I love that. Hold on 1 second. I've heard that apparently you've been banned from another platform for running on a treadmill.
Yeah, I was banned on Twitch for running on a treadmill.
Why?
Because
Why?
I had a heart rate on me, and it says that my heart rate was 200, and I got banned on Twitch for how do I say it? It's too extreme sport.
Wait, but
And
you're running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
You got banned for running on a treadmill.
Yes.
Huh? Why?
Ask me, and I will ask them, and we won't get an answer. I don't know, because I can't
banned for running on a
Twitch.
treadmill, because that sounds like a cop out. It sounds like what were you doing on the treadmill? Were you watching porn on the treadmill, or
You
No,
called it an extreme sport. An extreme sport.
I was just running on a treadmill, and my heart rate was 200, and that's all.
I don't know. This sounds like you're making excuses or something. It's almost like Adam
bullshit.
and someone stealing his stream key.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know. This is bullshit. You're lying. I don't know if I believe you, man.
This was a funny thing, and even Asmongold was talking about this, because this got into his Reddit, and I don't know. It just happened. But
I don't know. There might be more to this story,
for...
I reckon. Surely, you can't, dude. You can't get banned for running on a treadmill. Like, that's not possible.
I've been, and that's why I like Kick, because I can talk pretty much to some guys on the support team, and I can get an explanation.
No, someone in the chat just told me you were naked on the treadmill. Okay, that makes sense.
I wasn't naked, Eddie. Like, trust me, I wasn't. I didn't do anything wrong.
Chat tells the truth. The truth comes out, sir.
Wait, dude, like at least 3 people said you were naked.
Okay, we have some experts on the chat. We have to believe them. Okay. That's okay.
So just to clarify, you were clothed whilst running on a treadmill.
I had everything on.
Everything.
I had my shirt. I have my pants. I had everything on. I have my shoes. I had everything on.
Okay. Well, okay. Listen. Well, you know what? Freedom to run, freedom to train here on Kick. We offer it. Freedom to run on a treadmill. You heard it here first. We are true defenders of your right to run on a treadmill. We will protect your freedom to run.
I hope so. I hope so that I will be safe on Kick. I will try to run on the treadmill on my next stream, because I bought the treadmill. I thought my viewers that I will run it pretty much 3 times a week, but right now I didn't run it. I didn't use it for like 2 months. But yeah, maybe I will get back into it.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to drop in. I'm going to drop in and keep a close eye on you and make sure you have your clothes on.
You should someday you should go to the Rips on LOL stream and give him some subs, because he's crying for at least 2 months now that you are giving subs to every Polish streamers, but not to Ripson. He has 6,000 viewers right now.
What's his name?
And he was probably crying about it today.
What's his name?
He's always Ripson LOL.
How do you spell
League
it?
of
How do you
Legends
spell it?
streamer.
How do I spell it?
R. I will just link it to you on Discord. That will
Wait,
be.
I
That
got
will
it.
be.
Watch this. Look at this.
You should just give him, because, like, on every stream that I'm there, he's crying that he is the only streamer that didn't get any subs.
Look at this. 100
Okay.
subs.
Okay.
And wait, hold on.
Okay.
Watch this. Watch this.
He's
200.
got it.
We'll do one
He's got
more.
his head in his hands. Look at him. Look at him.
Okay, you are just losing it, man. I know that you had a good steak stream before, but
300 subs. Okay. Is he forgive me now?
Shit. He's losing his shit.
okay, maybe now he won't cry about not getting subs.
Yeah, I just drop by. It's usually because it's about maybe like 11 p.m. in Australian time. I'll normally drop by like channels and do it, but he's probably maybe because he's not live at that time. But anyway, Dominic, was there any other questions you had for Andrew, for me, for Kick, anything in general?
Yes, I have them written down, so I will just go straight to them. One of the big, like, there's a whole question about Kick and being safe for advertisement, because right now Kick has a bad opinion amongst the advertisement in Poland. Like the big media outlets, big agencies are worried that Kick is not safe for advertisement, because you have less moderation on the platform. You have some I don't know how to call it, but some toxic people that are not safe for the advertisement, and a lot of companies are asking if you will make moderation team more strict about the rules on the platform.
So at the moment, I think we're very happy with the level of moderation Kick's at. We've spent the last 2.5 years really understanding where we want to draw the line, what kind of community we want to attract, and what kind of content we want to allow streamers to create. And I think obviously we've been very successful in working towards trying to do our best to attract streamers and to attract audience, and we don't want to retract that, right? I think at the end of the day, you and your viewership and your community are our customers, right? The advertisers are very important, and we will need to work with them, but ensuring that you guys have the ability to make the best content is our number one priority. So no, we have no we certainly don't have any plans to completely change the way the platform operates in order to appease advertisers. That's not how this works. If we want to work with advertisers, they need to understand that Kick has a certain demographic. Kick is a certain type of platform, and that's what they sign up for. And if they want different ways of working, then they have to go to other platforms. And again, is that the best way to run things? I think we'll find out, but I'm very confident that at the end of the day, you need to focus on who your customers are, who your streamers are, and look out for them first, right? That's what we founded Kick on, right? We founded Kick on that, and I think the moment you start to forget who truly makes a platform, who's truly important, the streamers, the viewers, I think that's where the priorities start to get confused. So to answer your question, no. We're not going to change everything to appease one or two media companies. That's not how we operate. But will we find advertisers? Of course we'll find advertisers. As long as there's people watching something, there's media value, there's advertising value. So we'll work towards making sure that we attract the advertisers that we align with in terms of what their expectations are. And that's how we'll operate. And again, will that be hard? Most certainly. Will it be a complicated road ahead? Of course. But will we stick to the promise that we've made creators and the moderation that we believe to be where it should be? Yes, we will. We won't adjust our moderation to meet other people's requirements. That is not how things should work.
Hey, real quick, Dominic, real quick to add to that. he's 100% correct. And just look at what Kick has forced the market to do. YouTube has adjusted their moderation guidelines. I mean, look, I think in the first 20 seconds, you're allowed to curse as much as you want when you go live on YouTube or when you do a YouTube video. Look at how Twitch has adapted their TOS, right? Kick recognizes that the average streamer is 33 years old now, right? Like this ain't the Justin TV days, right? Like everyone has grown up, the market has grown up, and Kick has forced the market to recognize creators as adults. And I think that that's very important for the Polish community to understand is that you cannot have a dated TOS that forces 33-year-olds to act like 14-year-olds. That's just not, that's not, and advertisers have to start to realize this also. And I think they are realizing it because other platforms are adapting their TOS to compete with Kick.
Yeah, I think you are correct. Like I see that my viewers are adults and they don't want to be treated as kids. I think that's fair. And like to the topic of advertisements, one of the companies asked me to ask you, is Kick open for talks with like third-party companies who offer sponsorships and pop-up ads for streamers? But I think that you are doing right now an advertisement system, and you will be open to tax in 3 months, right?
We're working through what advertisements look like on Kick, right? We want to make sure that when we integrate advertisements, we do so in a way which doesn't kill or hinder the viewer experience. Viewer experience is our most important focal point right now. Creating the best viewer experience for people is so important for Kick. And currently, advertisements can go down in a way which could hinder that badly. So we're very careful, to say the least, on how we release advertisements. We want to do so in a way which makes sense. So right now we're not in conversations with advertisers like that, but we will be soon. We will be soon. And we're going to ensure that we have a system in place. I think most importantly, the way that advertising works best for not only Kick, but for the advertisers, like the one you mentioned, is ensuring that there's a system that is able to cater to their requirements, being able to allow them to properly spend the money in the way that's most effective to them, whether that be through mid-roll, pre-roll, post-roll, whether that be through VOD advertisements, pop-up advertisements, making sure that the right formats are offered to them, making sure that they're able to target people by the certain demographic, certain categories, certain channels, offering them the most flexibility. So that's what we give our word to advertisers, is making sure that they have the power to spend their money in the best possible way, right? And I think maybe that is something which, at least what I've heard, has not been that possible previously in live streaming. So, we're looking forward to making sure that we start with a really good technological solution. I think that there's the best way to integrate this from a technology perspective, making sure that the application itself, the platform in which advertisement is done, is implemented in the best possible way. So long story short, we don't want to start conversations too early. We don't want to start talking to people until we have the product ready, and we want to make sure we build it right. So, yeah, I think that time will come very soon. And if you can make those introductions for us when that time comes, it would be very much appreciated, and we would love it.
I know some people, so I will probably connect you with some of them.
Dominic, you guys use third-party advertising because you have no other choice. Like there's right, like you're not
I mean,
Amazon
it's
ad
just
sales is not
in Poland.
monetizing the Polish region.
Yes, Amazon ads are like hard to even reach because some of the agencies try to contact with Twitch, try to contact with Twitch even in the US, and wanted to buy some ads on Twitch, and they didn't even get a response mail. So they just went to third-party companies like InStreamly or Influence That Matters, and they just bought the ads there, and they had a system where pop-up ads are like like ads are popping up on your screen. You have a widget in OBS, and it's a better system than Twitch has in Poland. So yeah, it's kind of situation where people use third-party ad system, and it's better than Twitch. But I have a question, Eddie. Is advertisement system it's gonna be implemented into the KPP, or it's a separate thing? Separate thing. Okay. Okay. I have a question from Nieuczesana, the female streamer of the year in Poland. Do you have any plans to introduce automatic sub-batch length migration? Because people are complaining that they've subbed to someone for like 3 to 5 years on Twitch, and now their unique sub-batch is gone.
This is actually a very smart question, and I think it's something that we could probably easily do. And I'm not speaking for Eddie, but something we could easily do to attract more people. Like just all the badges that they've got on other platforms just carry over. I think that's people like to flex their badges in chat for sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, there'd be a way to do that. I think you could just authenticate with your Twitch account and then link it and then move it over and all that kind of stuff. It does give rise to potential abuse and like kind of bad tactics, but at the same time, it'd be interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cool because on Kick you get this like fresh start, right? Like you have like a brand new sort of like following. You kind of have brand new sub streaks. Like, you have the ability to be like a really long-term subscriber without like having someone who starts like 30 months ahead of you. It's kind of like this fresh start, right? But I get where you're coming from. I think it's
I mean,
definitely
for
doable.
some people, it's a first start is nice, but some people would like to move their whole community from Twitch to Kick, and this community would like to have their badge. They would like to flex with it.
So you're telling me that whole communities are not coming over because of badges, and I'm asking a hyperbolic question because I want to
I
drill
don't
down.
know. It sounds silly to me, but I heard that this case is serious from like 3 streamers. So I think that is a serious concern for some of the streamers.
Yeah, so I guess that one's a great idea. The one thing is, I think it requires the blessing of Twitch in this case, right? The way that this would work is the streamer would need to link their Kick account to their Twitch account, then the viewers would need to link their Kick account to their Twitch account, and then you would like basically do, you could run a process which would then link the subscriber badges up, right? And that would require consistent authentication between the two websites and allowing for that data to be shared. It could cause problems because basically, unless we had explicit permission from Twitch to do that, they could be like, boom, cut it off, and then like suddenly it leaves us in a situation where we're kind of like fucked, right? So I don't know. It's kind of difficult. It'd be risky. I don't think we're gonna get explicit permission to do it. We'd have to kind of do it in a sneaky way, which I feel like it could be a recipe for disaster. But again, I think the concept makes so much sense. It makes a ton of sense. I get where you're coming from. I'll argue that, of course, it's pretty cool having this fresh start and this like even playing field for everybody to get their like sub streaks up. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do that, not just because it's a technical requirement, but because we ultimately need the permission to do that effectively. We could do it without permission, but if you do it without permission, you risk that being kind of shut down, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that Twitch could block you, and you.
It'd be fun to try, though, right?
Yeah, it would be fun to try to do that. You would have to authenticate your account. You would have to link your Kick account with Twitch account. It would be funny to try. It would be funny to see if that they will accept it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll keep that in mind. Maybe there's a way to do it in which doesn't require like direct
I think that
authentication.
if you do it, this would be probably marketing genius, because you could announce that you can link your Kik account with Twitch account and move your badges.
Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call. Leave it with
We'll
us.
have you
It's
do-
interesting. I don't know. I think
We'll
there's
have
a
you-
world where we could research that a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll have you do the video demo on your treadmill once this happens. You'll demo it on your treadmill.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do a stream on Twitch where I'm connecting my Twitch account to my Kik account while running on treadmill. I can do it. I can do it. But I would have to get some gifts up for it, because I would have to do a stream on Twitch, and I'm not doing it anymore right now. But yeah,
what,
I can do it
pizza?
for once. Can you repeat, because I did not get it?
So you'd have to get what? A pizza?
No, I would have to get some gift subs, because I would have to do a
gifted
stream on
subs.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Yes.
he wants to get,
And I have one question about gifting subs. Will it be ever possible to gift sub for the chosen guy on the chat? Because
Yeah. At the moment you can do that, but sometimes it goes to the wrong person. Yeah, no, we got to fix that up. We're on that. Yeah, right now you can gift to one person, but it's a little bit here not there. But yeah, we're working on that. 100%. Being able to gift to individuals is really, really important.
Okay. I think that I don't have any other questions than bots, because bots are now the major concern in Poland, because people are pretty much being aggressive to each other. Streamers are being aggressive to each other on the topic who is having bots and who is not having bots, uh, who is buying bots by himself, who is being botted by some hater or some troll. Even right now, Eddie, on your stream, we had 12,000 viewers, we had 30,000 viewers. Like, why is it so easy to bot on Kik?
Yeah, botting is always a tough subject, right? And I'll tell you what, we fucking hate bots. I think every social media platform, every streaming platform, every platform that engages in metrics which are important, like viewership, hate bots. It ruins the fun of the whole entire ecosystem, right? And you're right, there is a lot of people that bot. There's a lot of people that view bot on Kick. There's a lot of people that view bot on YouTube. There's a lot of people that view bot X. There's a lot of people that view bot Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, every social media platform. It's a problem, right? And I think from our side, we're always trying our best to try to cater around that, right? Again, like I think you mentioned, yeah, my stream even got hit by bots at some point there. We mitigated them shortly there. But it's hard. It really is hard, especially when you have very certain situations, like you mentioned, whereby sometimes it's not the streamer doing it, right? And I think we spoke to Devin at length about like certain, opportunities to kind of potentially fight back against these situations. It's hard though. It really is to know, like, okay, is this person utilizing bots themselves or is it somebody else using it? The one thing I can reassure you is, as the platform knows who's botting. This has always been the case. The platform knows which streamers are botting and how much they're botting. It's very, very, very easy to tell. And this is something in which, like, for the same reason, like your KPP payments don't go up if you view bot yourself, right? That's not how it works. However, it is always this game of cat and mouse, right? As we upgrade the ways that we detect view bots, the view bots get a little bit smarter and they try to like get around it, all this kind of stuff. It is an ongoing initiative for us to get ahead of. Our job as a platform, I think, is to make sure that viewbotting is as difficult as possible. I don't think there's ever going to be a 100% solution to stopping it. I don't think that's possible. Maybe one day, but for now it's impossible. But again, it's something which I think is just as prevalent anywhere else, and it's a problematic statement, especially for us. For us, viewbots cost us money, right? They actually they lose the platform money. The viewbots cost us bandwidth, they cost us server expenses. It sucks. There's nothing for us to gain. The streamers get demotivated. There's arguments, there's problems, and it's not a good outcome. So, you know, we're always going to be working on doing better on this front. I think it's an ongoing battle, put it that way.
But you are sure that you know who is botting and KPP, like the system in the KPP knows it, and no one is getting paid for the bots? Because there is like a discussion in Poland if people are getting money in KPP even if they have bots.
So what you put on top in terms of botting won't count towards KPP, no.
And you are sure that no one gets paid for the bots?
I'm as sure as I can be. Maybe there's a couple of people that figure out how to get around that and maybe abuse it, but do they then get subsequently lowered again? Yes.
For a short time. It's for a short time. Here's another thing I put in the Discord real quick, because it's not just view bots, right? There's chat bots, spam bots, there's follow bots. I put it in the Discord, linking it to you, but Stream Elements just rolled out a really good tool, and it's very easy to link up. But it virtually gets rid of spam bots, follow bots, all that stuff. But I highly advise you to take a look at that, because we've worked with them hand in hand on this tool, and I think other third party developers are going to start rolling this tool out, but it's quite effective.
Okay, but it seems to me and other Polish creators that botting on Kick is somehow easier than on Twitch, because for years we didn't have any problems with botting on Twitch, and on Kick probably every streamer got botted at least once. And Twitch just got some tools to not have bots, like because they are 10 years on the market and they just have some tools and you don't have them? Or why is it so easy to bot on Kick?
I don't know. I don't know how true that statement is. We don't know exactly what tools they use there. But again, I think, yeah, maybe there is 10, 15 years of extra work that they have to prevent that. Again, my answer to your question is that we're working through it as heavily as we can. I think, as a viewer, as a streamer, I think it's up to the communities to understand, like, hey, look, this person is a legit streamer, this person's not. I think taking too much emphasis and worrying too much about view counts is typically a bad way to look at streaming. View counts isn't everything at the end of the day. And again, we want to try to make them as fair as possible, and we're going to continue to do that. We will find ways to add more friction to make it more complicated, harder for people to view bot. But will we ever be able to eradicate it? No, we cannot eradicate view botting completely. It's impossible. Yeah, well, at this point in time, as with the technology and the ways of doing it, it's not possible. But we will continue to work through it. I think, again, it doesn't serve any purpose. It's disingenuous, and it's anyone that systematically does it is not going to end up in a great situation. It's better to be fair. It's better to play fair. It's better to stream with integrity and not utilize these tools, because they are only going to do you more harm than good, is my opinion.
I mean, it's hard for you because you don't even know if the streamer is botting himself or if someone is doing it on his channel. Because it can happen. Like someone could try to bot someone for like a year even, and just want to try to ban him or something.
Yeah, it is
hard for
difficult.
you
There is no silver bullet ironclad solution to it, right? Which is unfortunate. And you're right. There people bot other people. It's a touchy subject, but again, we recognize it's a problem. We're not going to sit here and tell you, Dominic, it's not a problem. There's no bots. Everything's all good. We're telling you right now, we know that there's problems. We know that some people are offending worse than others. We know who they are. And I can give you my word that people who choose not to bot, to choose to play fairly, to be good members of Kick or members of the broader live streaming community will be rewarded, whilst others will not be. So, you've got my word that we're continuously honing in on this. This is a battle that we're fighting right now, every day, that we're working through. And I know for a fact that it's not a good idea. for people to utilize bots. It's just dumb. It's just fucking dumb, and it's not even worth it. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. But again, there is reasons why people currently do it, and it's our job to continue to mitigate that as much as possible. So, Dominic, I will be the first to admit bots are a problem, but I'll also be the first one to say that we are fighting as hard as we can, and we will beat them. We will beat these motherfuckers to some extent. Again, we can't eradicate them completely, but we're going to make it so at least that people realize, hold on, if you're going to utilize whatever bots or whatever's going on, it's not going to be a good opportunity going forward. It's not a good decision to make.
Okay, I mean that's an honest answer, and I take it because I hope so that you are fighting bots. I hope that you know what you are doing, and I will cheer for you on that topic.
Awesome, man. Well,
That's it. Because it's always it's not nice even for me when I'm doing some big stream and people are talking that I have viewbots or something, because I just want to be happy about my numbers. I just want to be happy about my success, and people are telling me that I'm viewbotting, and I would like for it to vanish from Kick. I would like bots to vanish from Kick, and I would like to have real numbers only.
well,
that would be perfect.
yeah. No, it's I hear you loud and clear. That must be frustrating. Yeah, it's I wouldn't let them get to you. Don't let them get to you. I think people are going to troll you no matter what you do, Dominic. It seems like the Polish community loves to.
There's what I see on the chat. There is one thing about Tazy. This is a streamer that got banned on Kick. He even typed to me if I can ask you about unbanning him. Can you check in your system why did he got banned? His nickname is TAZE8. Tazy8, probably.
You got it, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. TAZZY?
No, it's TAZE8, probably. TAZE8.
TAZE8.
I think so, but no. This channel is not banned. Some other channel. Like you probably only have one Tazy banned in your system, so you can just check.
Tazy8.
But I don't know if that's the correct name.
Come on, Dominic. You're lobbying for this guy. You're lobbying. Do you know this person?
I think
do you know this person?
I think that he got banned for viewbots. I think so, but I am not sure about it. But you can check.
Look, I don't. This is what I'll say. Don't talk to minors. Don't talk to minors. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't fuck with that.
Okay.
I'll say that straight up. And I don't mind saying it. Okay. Don't fuck with minors. That's it.
Okay. I didn't know why he was banned, but he's a
I'm not saying that's why. I'm not saying that's why. I'm just saying don't.
Is this a very good friend of yours, Dominic?
No, he's not a good friend. Like I know him, I know the guy. I've met with I probably never met him in person, or maybe once. I don't even know, but I didn't know why he was banned. But he talked to me if I can try to unban him, and now it doesn't look good. Maybe we will skip this topic and go to another one. Maybe we will talk about it off stream.
Let's talk about badges.
Right now, I'm curious to hear more about it, because right now I don't know why he got banned. But maybe off stream. Maybe off stream I will get to know more. No, like to be fair, I don't probably have any more questions to be asked. I don't have any more questions. If you don't have any more questions, then I can probably end the conversation.
Dominic, it has been really, really fun talking. Especially, I just want to quickly say here a big shout out to all the Polish community that has tuned in. I think the chat has made this episode really special as well. I think you guys are a lot of fun. You guys are a lot of fun. Normally these kick talks are quite serious, but I think the chat added a very light-hearted sort of approach. I think. Big shout out to the Polish community. I can see why it's so big here on live streaming. Everyone has so much fun, enjoys themselves. The chat culture is incredible. This has been an amazing kick talk having everyone here. I've been able to thoroughly enjoy myself on the back of the fact that the chat has been so exciting to follow, and of course, complimenting your really honest and intriguing sort of insights into the Polish market and the broader live stream market. So thank you so much for this. It's been a pleasure.
I mean, it's been a pleasure to me also. It's nice to talk with guys like as big as you. It was nice to talk to you. Also Santa, thank you for asking me to join you. Thanks for the invite. And I hope that you will believe in Polish market, and I hope that you will do as much as you can do for us, and we will cooperate. We'll do great stuff together.
Oh man, there's been a few promises made here tonight or today rather, and we take that seriously. So I'm really looking forward, and I hope to see the Polish streaming community grow bigger and stronger and more entertaining than it ever has been before. And you have our full support. So anyway, if you can continue to carry that message for us, it will mean more than you can imagine.
Full support, man.
I will. I'm still in contact with some of the streamers that didn't go from Twitch to Kick. I think that the streamer of the year from the last year is gonna have his first Kick stream in some days. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will still be talking to other guys, and yeah, and I think that Kick is gonna grow in Poland even more.
Hey man, we're on Discord, so don't be a stranger. Please, let's keep the conversation going over Discord, and we'll keep tabs on you, and then we'll bring you on in a kick talk in the future to catch up on where the Polish market is, man.
I will. After we will do advertisement system, Eddie.
It's coming. It's coming. The best
I'm
ever.
looking forward to that. I'm looking for it to be better than Twitch one.
Leave it with us. I think I'm confident. Confident.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dominic, have you an incredible day, and thank you so much, man. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for inviting, and also have a nice day or evening.
All right. See you, man. Take care.